Hey, good day to everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I welcome you to another episode of Andrew's Life. I am getting ready to make a video or two or a few of Toledo, Ohio. Now, the last time I did a short, abbreviated video of Toledo, and there's a few people that did not like that video. And there were some mistakes I made on that video. So this time, I'm back in Toledo. And this time I'm gonna do my regular when I do this video of Toledo. I'm gonna do my regular version. I'm gonna do at least 2 sections of the city as well as downtown. Right now, I'm driving through the east end of Toledo. This is a side of the city where I used to live when I lived in Toledo, and I figure this time I'll do a more accurate video of Toledo. However, it still does not change the fact that when I was here in Toledo, I did not care for Toledo. I mean, granted, I lived here during the recession, so the economy was complete, utter garbage. I mean, I understand that the economy here is much better at this point, which for those of you who still live here in Toledo, or you chose to move here recently, I'm happy for all of you. I'm glad Toledo's working for you. When I was here, I did not like this city at all. And to be quite honest, Toledo still wouldn't be my cup of tea in terms of a place to live. But anyhow, that's my 2 cents about Toledo. Now let's get on with the rest of this video. Now Toledo has got a population of 271,000 people, 271,455 people to be exact. And as of the 2020 census, this city has been losing people at a rate of 4.3%. Now, one good thing about Toledo is, Toledo is located on the northwest section of Ohio. If you're looking for some extremely low price housing, and you're wanting to live by the lake, Toledo is a lakefront city. So houses here in Toledo are among the nation's cheapest. The average price of a home here is $81,900. Now, there are plenty of houses that are obviously well below that sum. And another thing I want to point out is I mean, I was looking at some houses on the MLS here in Toledo, and there were houses that were for sale for less than $10,000. So, you know, given this current housing market that we're in, whenever I see a house for less than 10 grand, I don't care if it's here in Toledo. I mean, you know, that house perked my interest. I wanted to read the description and see what they had to say. You know, see what type of work the house needed and all that good stuff. So anyway, this is one house that was for $6,000, and when I went to go read the description read that the house was owned by a land trust. It's a land trust sale. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with land trust sale, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I'm super familiar with it, because I'm not. But one thing I do know about land trust sales are, I mean, typically, if you buy a house through a land trust of the city, there's typically going to be stipulations that you're going to have to adhere to when you buy the property. Like a few stipulations that you'll have to adhere to when you buy the property will be there's going to be so much repairs that you're going to be there's going to be like a repair, in many cases there's going to be like a repair schedule that you're going to be required to adhere to. Like the majority of these houses that are on land trust sale are going to be fixer-uppers, and there's going to be a certain amount of repairs you're going to have to do to that property. And typically the city or the land trust will give you a schedule that you're going to have to go by in terms of what work is to be done and when. Or two, they'll put you on a time limit, like from a year from the day you close, all the repairs have to be done, and the property has to be brought up to city code. Now, if you don't adhere to that, I have no idea what will happen. And anyone who's watching this video, if you know anything about the land trust programs, feel free to drop a comment below and let the rest of us know, for those who might want to buy a house through a land trust program. I don't know a whole lot about land trust programs. I just know that typically, if you go through that program, there's going to be some stipulations you're going to have to go by, and typically there's going to be a time frame in which you're going to have to bring that house up to city code. So if you buy a house and the majority of the houses that are priced under $20,000 are going to be through land trust. So if you're a flipper and you're looking just for some cheap property to purchase, then there's properties like that here in Toledo starting at a price of $20,000. Because you go below 20, the majority of those properties are going to be through land trust. So for those of you that have looked at those land trust ads and you're thinking, man, I can buy this house for $5,000, man, that's a deal. Well, you better not only are you going to need the money to buy the house, but you're going to also need the money to make all the necessary repairs within the time frame that the city is going to allow you. So just bear all that in mind if you're going to buy a house through land trust. Alright folks, we're getting ready to go down the street where I used to live when I lived here in Toledo. I lived here for not even a whole year. We're gonna go down the street real quick as soon as all these cars get by. Now it's gonna be very difficult for me to show you my old house. Well, no, I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna show you the house I used to have. Alright people, this house right here, this blue house, that used to be my house back when I lived over here in Toledo. They haven't done anything to the exterior. The exterior is the exterior is the very same as it was when I sold the house back in 2010. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I gotta say, not much changed in this neighborhood. Everything is pretty much the same now as it was back in the day when I used to live over here. Nothing much has changed at all. And if you live on this side of Toledo, one good thing about living over here is if you're bored or you want to leave the city and you're looking for a place to maybe go, relax, take it easy, if you drive down the street, if you jump on, I mean right now I'm going westbound on 2, but if you go on 2 and you drive eastbound, I mean you're literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from Oregon, which is a suburb of Toledo. So you can always drive into Oregon. And Oregon's got a couple of fairly nice parks you can go to and take a jog or take a walk, take your kids. You can go there, go for a walk. fact, they got a park in Oregon that even has they even have a place where you can go camping, and they got cabins you can go rent. So if you're looking to get out of Toledo, you're looking for something a little different than living around here, then that's one place you can go to that's very close to here, which will save you a lot of money in traveling. Alright folks, that's going to be the end of my video of East Toledo. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider doing so. If you liked my video, leave a thumbs up. And until next time, everybody have a blessed one, and I'll see you on the next one.